Well, as you know, now you're touching again on one of my hot buttons because that fits into the limited purpose and scope of government security and protection. As you know, I started SaferColorville.com back in early 2006 to address the fact that we had lost an estimated 30 officers in 3 years. They were some of the lowest paid in the county next to Millington. They had not had a cost of living increase in quite some time. And this also falls with the fire department and their cost of living, lack of cost of living increase, their salaries. And so we need to improve on that. Again, I'm told by people within police administration that the early spring of 2006, we had somewhere around 14 to 16 vacancies on our police department. We need to be paying the best salaries. It's economics 101. If you pay the most competitive salary in the area, you're going to have not only applicants, you're going to have the best applicants. And I want to hold our police officers. I'm sad to see that many of our officers come here, receive their training by us, the town, at the expense of the taxpayer, and then they're gone in 2.5 years looking for higher paying jobs. I'd like to see us train a force that is cohesive, that stays here. They know us, we know them, our kids know them, they recognize our kids, and you have a force that stays here and wants to have their career throughout Collierville. I think we need to make sure we're running at 100%. We have not run consistently at 100% for very long periods of time at all. Quite frankly, I think we not only need to run at 100%, but I think we need to then add to how many police we have on the street. Crime is an issue of the heart. You can't stop crime because crime is an issue of the heart. But government can be a deterrent to crime. And that means every time you turn around, you're seeing one of those white and blue automobiles that is patrolling through our neighborhoods. I like to see the officers getting more into the neighborhoods as possible. We've got obviously patrolled the thoroughfares, the main ways, but if we add more officers, seeing more of them coming into the neighborhood as we can. But you know, our police officers, both the men and the women, and our fire department are made of people that love this town. We have some policemen and firemen that have served this town for many, many years. Some of them have grown up here. Some of them now desire to see their children get onto the fire department or their grandkids get onto the fire department. That's a great legacy and heritage within law enforcement, within being a firefighter, within first responders. And we need to encourage that. I was glad to see our town recently address the nepotism issue that will allow a female firefighter to marry a male police officer, obviously. But you know, recently that wasn't the case. We need, again, have common sense government that says, hey, how can we hold our employees? Not have a female firefighter who says, I want to marry the male police officer, but if I do, one of us is going to lose our job because of a nepotism policy. Again, you have to look at and be willing to evaluate and say, does this fall into the confines of common sense government? I was glad to see our town administration address that issue. But there are a lot of things like that that need to be addressed to make this a place where we hire and hold fire